it's Nicole. I'm calling from Abu's team. I just saw that you sent me. It's a part of the game. This is building mental. You know, sometimes you have to purposefully put yourself in situations where it's difficult, where you don't feel like doing it, but you're doing it anyways because you're building that discipline. That's why I stayed in school in high school and I didn't drop out, because I'm like, you know what, I hate this. But if I can do something that I hate so much, imagine me doing something that I actually love to do. And that kind of changed my perspective on things. It like got me through high school and then I graduated. So it's a part of the game. I see it as a game. I see everything that I do in life as a part of a game. And every single obstacle that is placed in my way is just a part of this like game. I can almost see it as like a simulation, as like, you know how like in a video game, how you like level up, but in order to level up, you need to fight battles. And that's how I see it. Right now I'm fighting all these battles, but these are the battles that are going to help me level up. So, okay.
Be anything you want, just be for real. Bullies get bullied and killers always get killed. Lay 'em down like an iron quill. My rap style like the finest silk. I like my women thicker than goat's milk. Yes, Lord. Yeah. Tarantino flicks, this is art that kills. Be anything you want, just be for real. Just be for real.
I've got my protein. And now it is time to get back to work. I usually don't do these ones. I feel like they're more chemically, but it's chocolate, so. Cheers. Good morning. It's 8 a.m. and I woke up like 15 minutes ago. But the reason is because I was on YouTube for a little bit too long last night watching vlogs and like podcasts too, but so I'm paying the price. That's all I gotta say. I have to dial. It's 8 a.m. I have to dial because I have things to get done, so I promised I was gonna start earlier today. So that's that. I think Abu says to charge minimum, then like 600, 700. So when you really put your head down, like actually do this seriously, like there's some good. I came to realization, nobody knows me. I have an audience that has no idea who I am. I have not shared my story. I have a cool story, although it's still like in the beginning stages, it's still really cool. I started creating content when I was 9 years old, and I had countless of like accounts, and social media is something that I've always loved doing. Why am I looking for sales? Why am I looking in e-com? Why am I looking in like trading and stuff like that when my passion has been in front of my eyes my whole entire life? And that is a realization that I came to like now. Like, okay, so what? I have 10,000 followers. Who cares if my followers have absolutely no idea who I am, where I come from, what I stand for? And I'm gonna start focusing on sharing my story, because through story, I can inspire, right? Like, I wanna leave an impact on this earth, and you can only do that through sharing your story. And obviously, once again, like, it's still the beginning stages. However, even if one person can relate to my story, I am going to be happy. And it's time for me to utilize what I love to do. I love this. I love to create content. We're all creators, but we're all creators in different domains. That's what I believe in. I believe that we're creators because we're made in the image of the Lord, and the Lord is a creator. I actually want to share my story, and I want to document my journey as well. I want to share my thoughts. I want to be my authentic self, because I want to connect, and I've always loved connection, which goes into like communication. That's why I wanted to get into sales. But like, anyways, you know, I'm still learning. I'm still like, obviously nothing's guaranteed, and maybe, you know, it's gonna change in the future. But as for now, this is what I love to do. I love to do this. I love it. So thank you for watching.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, crazy.
So one of my favorite things is literally connecting with like-minded people. Like, our call today was so fun. Like, it's not networking, it's literally just making friends with people that like carry same mindset and values and beliefs as you. And there's nothing that I'm more grateful for than having such a cool environment. And obviously, you know, it's more like online and we're like calling on, you know, meet and stuff, but still, like, I'm excited to one day like have fun, maybe host or attend like fun events with these type of people, like really fun. So yeah, they're lovely, they're so lovely, these people.
I feel like the formula of success is based on, and Napoleon Hill teaches this. Number one, a strong enough desire. Number two, persistence. And then number three, a strong enough purpose. That's what you need for success. If you have those three things, you are set up for success. If you're doing something with purpose, you have a strong enough desire, and you're consistent at it, there's no way that you can fail. Absolutely no way.
Because when you don't have the hunger, you don't have like the will. You don't have like a reason why you're doing it. Like, are you doing it for the Gucci bag? Like, no one's actually doing it because they want like a Gucci bag, you know? There's always like a deeper reason.
Yeah, and if you are doing it for the Gucci bag, that's not sustainable.
It's not, exactly. So at the end, you're not going to be consistent. If you're not consistent and persistent, you're not going to be successful. So it's just like, no, it's not valid.
I agree with that. I feel like hunger is your fuel.
Yeah.
When you're hungry enough, let's say,
That's good.
if I were to tell you that you got kicked out of your home, how fast would you make your first million online? That's
In like
hunger.
a year.
You're hungry. You're hungry because you need to make this money to survive. That's your drive. That's your fuel. You need to have a roof to pay over your head, right?
Yeah.
When you're too comfortable, you won't fight for that success. When you're too comfortable, you won't have a strong enough reason for success.
But I think fuel is a very good word because, example, if you do want that Gucci bag or like the Chanel bag, whatever it is, it's not like fuel, you know? It's something that comes with it, but it's not actual fuel that's gonna help you.
And I feel like even if you do get that Gucci bag, you're never gonna be satisfied because you're always gonna want the next Gucci bag. And when is gonna be enough? When is gonna be enough? There's never gonna be a point in your life where you're gonna say, okay, this is my last Gucci bag. You're always gonna want more. You're always gonna want, you know? But there's never a purpose behind materialistic things.
So literally what I've been doing since is editing and then dialing. I closed the guide today, so that's cool. That's basically story of my freaking life. All I do is just work and I'm always just like doing something. That's basically the main story of my life. Like, I don't really go out very often. Obviously yesterday Montreal was so fun, connecting with such fun people. I absolutely loved it. We got so much content. And that's what I've been basically editing today. So yeah, I have to record something, which I'm debating whether I should do that today or tomorrow. But we'll see. I'm just trying to edit and I have still like so many calls. I don't know how I'm not fired yet. Like, I hustle, like I work hard, but I'm also like, my main focus is like my personal brand and content because that's what I love to do. And then I kind of see like dialing on the side, but I have not been reaching my KPIs. Like, I don't know, I don't really like have much attachment towards it. Like, I try to like force myself to dial, to be honest with you guys. But I'm just seeing as a side thing. I'm mostly doing this to like just build up my skill of like speaking to people and like sales and stuff like that. So that's like kind of the main thing that I see with this. But I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be doing this, to be completely honest with you guys. I started like a couple weeks ago, so yeah. That is that. It's time for the matcha. Oh yeah. Banger. The whole concept of school is don't make a mistake, because you're gonna get penalized. And if you get penalized too many times, then you're gonna be behind the others because you're gonna fail your year. What if I told you that the more mistakes that you make in life, the more ahead you'll be than the average person? Have you ever thought about that? Let me give you a perspective shift. The more mistakes that you make and that you learn from, the more growth, the more you grow. And obviously when you do make mistakes, it's because you put yourself out there. You got out of your comfort zone. And obviously when you do that, you're not going to be an expert at whatever you do, and you're naturally going to make mistakes. Mistakes are human. Mistakes is a part of learning. And they never teach you that. They just penalize you because you weren't capable of memorizing. And that's complete BS. You know, like school system, like I'm so anti. I would never send my kids to that school system. And so anyway, I feel like it's the first time where I have time to actually explore what I want, and I've realized that that is my purpose. My purpose is to inspire, create, and be seen. That's literally that.
So, sister, what are your predictions for the World Cup?
Well, I would love Spain to win, but I have a feeling that Argentina is going to win this game.
I agree. I think so too. I really hope it's Spain, but I think it's going to be Argentina. I think Argentina is going to score 2 and Spain 1. That's my prediction.
Ooh, that's a good prediction. I think it's going to be 1-0 Argentina. And I think Messi's going to score the goal.
I think Lamine Yamal is going to score a goal in this World Cup. Yeah.
Needs to relax for the day, it's on you,
Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want. You know I got it, baby. If you give it to me, I'll give it to you.
I was right.
As long as you want, you know I got it. Shh, mommy, listen. I feel your love for me, baby, and how it moved through you. I've been longing for the moment to talk the truth to you. I'm never home, I always get up and go. Putting you through the unnecessary rigmarole. I never meant to put 1,000 pounds of stress on your head. I love the way we sleep and how we always cut up.
Here or near the water? Near the water? Yeah. How romantic, sister.
Those are all very good choices.
But it's really good. Like, it's actually really good. Like, I can taste that they make it, you know? Oh, you
Tried their
took the same?
mango, and like automatically I trusted them. I should have tried the strawberry, but the mango, next level.
Oh, yeah? I tried the mango. I think I like the raspberry more. Oh, look, it's Spanish music because they won the World Cup.
Vamos para adelante, dime que está en tu mente. Vas a querer hablarme, vas a querer escucharme,
Nice.
vas a querer tocarme,
That's so nice.
comerme.
Wow. The lights. Only a matter of time since it's all over. Yeah, for sure. It's like a smaller. Yeah, me too. It's bigger. We live in an era of opportunity. Like there's so many opportunities everywhere, you know, with like social media being such a huge thing in everybody's lives, and you get to choose whether you're going to be a consumer or a creator. And I feel like also with AI now, right? It's like huge. There's so much opportunity, and it's literally the easiest time in the world of history to actually make something big of yourself if you don't come from like a lot of money. I feel like people are taking advantage of that, but obviously there's still gonna be that 99% that don't.
But once again, I think it's all work ethic, because like a lot of people just like talk about like, oh, make a lot of money, but there's a difference to like just talk about make a lot of money and making a lot of money. Like usually people that make a lot of money don't have time to talk about making a lot of money. They're so focused on their craft, on like giving the value, on like, you know, giving the service or whatever it is, right? So I just think like the way to like grow is like how can you give greater value, you know, and yeah, just, you know, try to do your best, and then like always think like, how can I grow this? Like, what's the next step? You know, a lot of people, they're not visionaries. They don't think on how to grow. They just get comfortable with the little that they're doing. And some people, like too many people, do the bare minimum. Some people don't even do the bare minimum. You know what I mean? Like they don't. They just. And then, so it's rare that somebody thinks, how can I give greater value? Like, how can I do more than what I'm asked to do? And those are the people that succeed. The ones that keep doing more than what's required.
Well, yeah, in other teams,
You know,
but in
you have to enjoy like the game, you know, because in a way, yeah. And once again, like I think people just want to be heard, you know, like when you were saying the human touch. I think this applies to every single human being in the world. Like the other day, I was just trying to fulfill, you know, there was this girl that called in sick and she had appointments, so I just jumped in to save the day, and I ended up having like this young client. She was a little girl of 10 years old, and I didn't see her just like as a kid. I actually acknowledged her as a human being, and it was the cutest little thing ever. Like she, like, you know, she was so happy. She ended up giving me a hug, but I knew that hug was just like her being grateful for me to acknowledge her as a little human being and not just like as a kid, you know, like, and it was so cute because I could even tell with like, you know, like her grandma and stuff, like they treat her as a little kid, and they don't take her serious and they don't listen to her, but you know, like I think that doesn't matter like what age you are, like people just want you to acknowledge them in the moment, right? So if you're able to like acknowledge them and like give them value and like actually just care, honestly the key is to care. If you care for people, they feel it.
And like, and also just like going back to what you said of like everybody just wants to kind of be seen and like have that connection. Like it's always been like this since the beginning of time, you know, like ever since evolution. The way that we have become who we are as a society today is through teamwork. Because back in the day, if you were with a team and you had other people around you, your chances of surviving were much greater, right? Because you had more resources and you could have like that all those resources collected all together, right? Collectively.
Yeah, because everybody has different skills, knowledge.
Yeah, for sure. And when you combine that, it's so much more powerful. Isn't there like a saying that's like two minds, two minds are better than one?
Yeah, I mean, it's a logical thing. I mean, there's this Polish saying, you know.
It's Polish? I think so. That's
but,
okay. But it is true, right?
But yeah, of course.
So like, and that has carried on throughout all of our time.
But I think it's
always
because of the skills,
team,
you know?
right?
I think it's really the skills, right? Because like, everybody's gonna have different experience. So obviously, everything's teamwork.
Yeah. But yeah, and then it like goes back to like the resources, right? Like everybody would collect different resources. Everybody had different skills and stuff like that. And when you combine that, it's like what makes it so much more powerful. Like everything is teamwork. But it goes into also, so there were studies that showed that the number one trick to longevity, it's not exercise, it's not food, it's community. That's the number one trick to living a longer life. That is what makes people live longer lives, is community. And it's human connection. And like obviously there are going to be seasons in your life, like especially like as an entrepreneur, where you're gonna have to be a bit more focused and you're not gonna have as much time to spend with family and, you know, like all these activities and stuff. But like at the end of the day, it's still important to have people that like support you, and still important to have people that you can go to and connect with and stuff like that. So
I agree. Makes sense. So I just think, yeah, we just need to, you know, find the right team that helps to evolve and grow. You know, that's why it's important to be careful, like be a bit more selective, be careful who you, you know, surround yourself with.
Because they shape you, you know?
Yeah.
Like your environment shapes you in a way.
Yeah.
So
And like, yeah, so you need people that are gonna, you know, believe in the dream and that are gonna help to put some kind of skill into growing, and that's I think the key to growing.
Yeah. I love that for them. Honestly, you just have to not care in life. That's when you're gonna have the most fun. Is when you don't care. Is when you live your life and just have fun. Like, I mean, who said that there needs to be